All right, DTA sixth graders. Today we're going to be talking about the different parts of the world and what climates they experience. So your directions are to write any words that are in yellow down in the blank spaces for notes. There are 5 main climate conditions around the world: tropical, dry, temperate, cold, and polar. Tropical climates have lots of plant growth, but they're extremely hot in temperature, so they're not very good for humans to live in. Dry climates are also not very good for humans to settle in because there's not much water or plant growth, and the temperatures are also very hot. Temperate climates are the best climate for humans to settle in. They have a good amount of water. The temperature is not too hot and it's not too cold. Cold climates have cold temperatures and can be difficult for human settlement because there's not many natural resources for people to use. Polar climates have extremely cold temperatures, and not many humans settle in these areas of the world. Examples of polar climates are the North Pole and the South Pole. So climate is affected mainly by a region's distance from the equator, or its latitude. I want you to take a second and look at the map that will be on the next slide and think about, what do you notice about where hot places are and where cold places are on the map? One thing that you should have noticed is that places that were labeled hot are closer to the equator, and places that were labeled cold are further away from the equator. So the closer a region is to the equator, the hotter that region will be. And if a region is far away, then it will be cold, like the North Pole or like Antarctica. Plants grow best in tropical and temperate climates because they receive more rainfall and water from rivers. So these regions are better for humans to hunt, gather, farm, and settle. Places with extreme climates, like deserts and mountains, are not good for human settlement. They're either too hot or too cold, and there's not enough natural resources for people to use. However, places with fresh water are the best place for humans to settle because um, fresh water is a very valuable resource for a couple different reasons. First of all, it provides people with drinking water. Second of all, it provides crops with fertile soil so people can grow crops and have food to eat. And also, rivers can be used to travel on and trade goods with.